All right.
All right.
Trash Talk sitting down here with coach and cornerman now, former fighter Mitch White. How you doing right now?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Wish we
Yeah.
would have got the win a little bit ago, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
It's unfortunate, but how many fights has your or the guy that you were cornering had?
That was his third fight.
Third fight,
Yeah.
and what's his record?
He's 0-3 now.
0-3?
Yeah, it's tough. So
Yeah.
we had a couple options for this fight, and he wanted to take a tougher one, which I respect. You know, it's kind of tough when you're 0-2. I was kind of wanted to, but respect wanting to go for the tougher one because he's a competitor. But he still just needs more experience and
Yeah, I
more
mean,
time under the mats.
and
So.
honestly, I think that's good for the amateurs. I mean, he's only fighting the toughest guys, and this one went to a decision. It wasn't like he went out there and just got mollywopped. Like he held his own, and a lot of the fighting was done in the clinch. I don't know if that's something that he's comfortable with or not, but I mean, it wasn't. At least from because I granted I didn't see the last round either. I got to be honest with that,
Sure.
but I mean, he looked all right.
Yeah, no, he's improved a lot since his last fight, and still got ways to go. But
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about you. What have you been having going on?
well, I opened up my own place about a year ago, Fighting for Fitness in Edina. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Ever since I started training, I really like fighting and I loved training. So I knew I wasn't gonna be able to fight forever, right?
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out how I could, continue to do this throughout my life, and I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll open up a gym. And I didn't think it was gonna happen for another 10, 20 years. More experience. I thought I was gonna be fighting a little bit longer, and I thought I'd have to get more stuff in order. But everything kind of just fell into place, and the opportunity was right there, so I went for it, and now we're going. So.
Man,
Yeah.
dude, it's kind of crazy how things kind of like somewhat fall out of place just to fall right into place, because like I kind of feel like that's what's going on with myself, and man, like the transition though, I mean, are you more excited about the transition now? Like, I mean, it's got to be like, I mean, building up your career and stuff feels good, but building up a team, building up a gym, and building up fighters now, like, I mean, that's got to feel like some, I don't know, an immense level of satisfaction.
Yeah, man, it's like I said, ever since I started fighting, it's been my dream. You know what I mean? I didn't
Yeah.
know if it was ever gonna happen, so it's super cool. It's fighting is great, and this is just like I almost like live vicariously through the guys who are fighting, but also it's just very rewarding. Just not just working with fighters, but I work with a lot of just people for overall fitness and health because I do a lot of personal training too.
Yeah, okay. I was going to ask you about that as well.
Yeah.
The personal training, that's what you do full time pretty much then. You run the gym and do personal training?
Yeah, so I teach classes at the gym, mostly martial arts classes, and then every time there's not classes going on, I try to fill them in with personal training sessions. And that's just a huge range from, people looking to lose weight, people looking to build muscle, or I just got certified in, so I'm technically like a corrective exercise specialist. Now, yeah, so that's like the title. So it's pretty cool. So like fixing muscle imbalances and like rehabbing from injuries and stuff. So it's pretty cool, like taking somebody who can't, who has really bad back pain or something like that, and being able to alleviate that through exercise and just working on, not just physical, but all of this stuff. It's like super cool to be able to see someone grow and get better in themselves. So, yeah.
I mean, because when you said that, I don't know, the specialist part, I'm just like, I mean, a torn bicep is pretty common in martial arts. I mean, how do you fix that?
Well, I guess I'm not great at the injury rehab on that
Okay.
part, but it's more like postural deficiency. So if you're like got this slouched over, that like how to fix it back up.
Okay, so I should
yeah.
probably sit
Yeah,
up a
yeah.
little
I mean,
bit
I should.
then.
I
Yeah.
should do too. Yeah, pick it up.
Well, you have to get
pull the
your
shoulders back.
you have to
Yeah.
kick your leg out actually and stuff.
Yeah, I got
How long ago did that happen?
This has been bugging me for almost a year, and I don't even know how it happened. It just started kind of getting sore sometimes after practice, and then it started clicking every once in a while, and then the clicks turned into like a big loud pop, and then I'd be limping for a few days, and then it started like catching to where I could, like my leg was like stuck, and then finally I probably waited longer than I should have to go
So-
get it looked at, but
What was the diagnosis?
torn meniscus is
Oh,
pretty
shit.
common, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess back in track and football in high school, I guess a few of my teammates had those injuries. I was lucky enough to not have it, but how fuck, dude, like the clicking. That's like I don't know. I'm not. Oh fuck. I guess there's been things that I've had. I guess I still have broken fingers that haven't been set yet. You know, so I can't even say like no. I would have went in with the clicking, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not,
Yeah.
that's bullshit. I wouldn't have.
Well, I saw a like a physical therapist, and she originally thought it was just a sprained MCL. So she gave me a bunch of exercises to do, and it started helping. But then just step one way weird, and then all of a sudden it does the thing again. So I was like, I kind of like had my fingers crossed, like, oh, it's just the MCL, So so it's like just gotta keep being careful, but yeah.
Yeah, well,
what it is.
I know when you get out of that and everything, you start having the mobility back. I know a guy who can actually help you in your recovery for that.
Who's that?
His name's Mitch White, man.
Yep.
Is that something that you thought about too? Or like, I mean, I don't know. Tattoo artists are known for practicing on themselves. Is that something you thought about? Is like kind of like, hey, I get to see firsthand. Does this work?
No, yeah, totally. So it's kind of cool. I get to use a lot of the stuff I'm learning to work on myself. And one of the reasons I started being more interested in learning some of this stuff is because I worked with a personal trainer myself after I'd already been fighting for like 7 years. Yeah. And I was like, man, I'm grappling every day. I'm striking every day. Like, how is this going to like help me more? But he just helped me become a better athlete, and just working on just getting your body better and everything where it's supposed to be, and working on that kind of performance, my game rose so much. Yep. So that's another reason why I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the human body, so I can transfer that over into performance for myself and performance for the other whoever I'm bringing up.
Dude,
so cool.
That is dope as shit. I mean, fuck. I mean, I feel bad for the next person that has to like deal with you. That's been like after you built up a guy that you've been developing, because it's like, I mean, you're already kind of an extreme, like, I mean, not extreme guy, extreme sports, like the Ninja Warrior type shit. So when you get like explosive training, grip strength, I mean, things like that, and those are all the things that you're mastering and stuff. It's like, man, and then knowing, after talking to you right now, just knowing that that's all the stuff that you're trying to soak in more. It's like, I already feel like you have a lot of information on it, and you're searching for more. It's like, ah, shit, damn, maybe I should do some studying too, so I don't get left in the dust. Yeah. No. Oh man, but I guess what's next? Do you have any fighters or anybody lined up in the future, or tell me a little bit more about your classes and then schedule and things.
Yeah, so it's I think the schedule is pretty common to most schools. We got a couple morning classes, a couple evening classes, just grappling and striking, and then got a fitness kickboxing class. It's more not really learning to fight, just kind of hitting the bag and picking up some weights and bump up the music, get it going, good time, and then just started the kids MMA class, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, so they're loving it. It's pretty cool. Right now, just rehabbing this, and then I love training people. I love teaching the classes, but it's a business too. So I got to figure out how to get more people in there, which is I feel like I'm always got more to learn. Of course, always trying to learn in the training aspect, but the business part is where I'm kind of lacking on how to get more people in the door and just keep everything organized. So that's something I'm figuring out as I go. Like originally, I was kind of planning on having that all kind of figured out before I started, but then I was like, well, it's here. I got to go now, so I'll just figure it out as I go. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't competed in like 3 years, so I got to get this fixed. And the reason I haven't been is because I was kind of dealing with some concussion issues. Yeah. And it stuck with me for a little bit. I've seen a bunch of doctors, and it's gotten a lot better. So I'm definitely going to do some grappling tournaments once this is done. And, I still have the itch to get back in and scrap, because I want to take my career a little bit further before I retired. So there's still a possibility of me coming back and throwing down.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Still a possibility. I haven't decided yet,
Oh,
I'm still
man.
up there. I'm still pretty young,
Oh, yeah. I mean, who knows what the future holds. I mean, and I can't wait to see it. And it's been great just being a part of the journey of each other, because we started kind of around the same time and just been here and there. I mean, dude, and now to see that you moved on to something else, I moved on to something else, and then also, like, you just teasing, moving, possibly coming back, dude. Like, that's exciting as shit. So, honestly, dude, like, I'm just excited to just, I don't know, follow the journey of Minnesota MMA and all of the Midwest, man. And Man, I just wish you the best in the future, dude. Like,
Totally, man. It's super inspiring, like seeing you doing your thing too. You know what I mean? It's like cool. It's like you said, we came up kind of at the same time, and then we kind of went out and did our own things, and it's like, you know, I can tell you're super passionate about it, and it's like even though it's not the same thing, it's still like. It's really cool to see, and it like kind of makes me like I'm like, oh shit, Damien's putting up videos. I better go.
Yeah.
I better go do something for the gym. You know. So
Dude,
yeah,
hell
it's cool.
Well, I love it,
Yeah.
man. Dude,
Yeah.
thank you for being on Trash Talk. Can't wait to
Yeah.
have you on again, dude.
Yeah, thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Live at Mystic Lake, LFA 82. Shit. We got to go watch some fights.
Let's do it.